Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a pretty long video, but I promise you're going to find some really good information in here. This is a full week in my pressure washing business, and this is actually my largest gross revenue in sales. And so I do about $6,500 in sales from Sunday all the way to Saturday, which is just unthinkable. It's crazy. This is only really my second year full-time in business. And so I really want to show you guys kind of my day in the life, my week in my life. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support in these past few months. So I really hope that y'all enjoy this video, and let's get into it.
All right, we're up here on this third floor. Trying to get all this looking good. Very windy day. But we're gonna try to, let's try to still get it looking good for them. Make sure you always get the furniture. If it's, you know, a quick, easy wash, rinse down that furniture real quick. All right, this side's done. Take a look at those eaves. Those eaves look nice. Nice bright white. This whole area is finished up. We're gonna work our way down and start on the next section. All right, we're on this level now. It's a small little deck. I think we have 3 more decks after this. This will be a busy week. This is day 1 of our $5,000 plus week. Let me know what you guys think this job is. Put it down in the comments. All right, pulling chemical through our chemical injector through our M5 twist. Let's open up this house. The worst feeling is when you're washing a house and you get some SH either in your eye or in your mouth. It's the worst feeling. Look at all these cobwebs up here. We're gonna wash all that off. All right, house wash is all done. Now we're gonna start on the windows, just exterior windows. And my wife actually came to help me with a few of them. So she did about 3 of the decks for me. And so I'm just gonna have to finish up, not too many more, maybe 20 windows or so. Yeah, everything came out pretty good. Here's that one area, so not too bad. All right, that job's all finished up. Did the house and the windows. That job was a total of $1,600, and we started about 9:30, 10 a.m. Finished up right now at 6:24, so it took me about 8 hours or so. But hey, you know, with the 4 gallon per minute, 8-hour wash, not too bad at all. Definitely want to try to get an 8 gallon per minute here soon, so I can really get a lot faster with washing and just get these houses taken care of, because sometimes it's annoying being at one job all day, and even though you're making, you know, $1,600 or $2,000, imagine if I could fit in maybe one more job, you know. So maybe that's gonna be in the works, as an 8 gallon per minute machine. But that job's all finished up until tomorrow. We're gonna keep this rolling and do the whole week, and show you guys each job and see how much we total. Right now we're standing at $1,600, and then at the end of the week we should be a little bit over $5,000. So let's see where we end up, if we get any more jobs or if we get any tips or so. And the good thing is, a lot of these houses I'm doing this week are reoccurring. They're all quarterly, so I might have another $5,000 a week in a quarter from now. So it's pretty cool, just kind of what pressure washing can lead to.
All right, this is day 2 of the $5,000 week. Got ourselves just a nice and easy inside and outside window cleaning job today. It's $320 and usually just takes us a couple hours. So we're gonna do that, and then as of now we don't have anything on the schedule, but if someone calls and they need something done, we'll either push it to next week or the week after, or we can knock it out today. So we'll see how it goes. All right, just got to the first house, changing my rubbers real quick because we're going to start on the inside. So just got a new rubber in here, I'm going to put in my clips, and then we'll be good to go to start. All right, so these houses have screens on most of them. I do this house every 6 months. I'll pop these out. Give this a little wipe. Bronze wool. Squeegee. All right, inside's all done. Now we're going to start on the outside with the water-fed pole. As you can see, my handle broke right here, so I'm going to have to put on a new one. Reel this thing up manually. So we're gonna do these windows and then get out of here. Exterior windows are all done, looking nice and bright. All right, that job is all finished up. $320. Took about 3 hours, so a little bit above the $100 an hour mark. So not bad. That's it for today. I'm just gonna go home and get some rest because I have a busy week ahead of me. All right, we're at the next property. Today's Wednesday. We're doing just a house wash today. Should go pretty good. Today we're just taking care of this little beach house. So let's go ahead and roll our hoses around the house. And then we'll start taking up everything and we'll get started. Of course, leaks. Love it. All right, so this house isn't too bad. It has a lot of mold growth on it, but nothing that we haven't seen before. A little bit on these eaves. Well, we're gonna get all that cleaned up. Taping up everything right now, and then we'll get started on washing. I'm taking this sign, putting it in my truck because last time I washed and there was a sign, the sign fell and broke. So I'll put that sign back whenever I'm done. All right, we're getting started on this house. Just pre-wetting the siding with some fresh water. Especially since we're so close to this house, we're gonna pre-wet the other house too. Make sure we don't stain any of the windows or anything like that. Give it a quick little rinse. We got this job from one of our property managers who gives us some constant work throughout the year, so grateful for that. So we'll make sure we get this house looking really nice. I think they're listing it on the market, so maybe getting some photos of this house once it's clean is what they're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna rinse this house with some water and then we'll apply some chemical. All right, we're ready to go with pulling chemical. We'll go ahead and get started. We're using 200 feet of high pressure hose. Downstream injectors of 2.1 downstream injectors. The things with getting these little eaves, you gotta make sure you get like all sides. It's very detailed.
Or else they will see it, it'll stick out like a sore thumb if you don't get everything. All right, everything's really only been on there for a few minutes and it's coming out pretty good. Here's these keys, coming out pretty nice. All right, giving everything a nice heavy rinse now, especially these windows. All right, now we're gonna focus on this screened-in patio and then this little second level area right here. So it's pre-wetting this before we start putting some chemical on. Alright, about done applying some chemical in the screen. I'm going to switch to water and start watering down the nearby houses and also the plants. But it's already looking brand new almost. That's great. Whew. There's that screened in porch patio after I gave it a good rinse. And turned out great. Looks brand new. We're back at the front now, so we're just giving it a final rinse. We already applied our chemical. House is done. We're at our next job now. This is just the exterior window cleaning on all windows. We're actually supposed to have a different job after this, but we rescheduled that one to Friday. This one was supposed to be on Friday. We just kind of flip-flopped the jobs because this one was only about 5 minutes away from our previous one. So we're gonna go ahead and get these windows all cleaned up. Have my wife here working with me today. She's doing the back windows right now, and I'm going to take care of the decks and everything like that. All right, just finished up all these windows. It is 6:45 p.m. right now. I've been working since about 9:30 this morning. This is our second job of the day and last one, so we're gonna head home. Beautiful view out here in Port Aransas. So I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna wrap up everything and head home. This morning we had our $550 house wash, and then finished up about we finished up about 2. So that took us from about 10 to 2, so 4 hours. And then we got to our window cleaning around 3 to 6, took us about, and it's $250, so it takes about 3 hours. Yeah, so not a bad day. 550 plus 250. But yeah, that's it for day, what is that, day 3? We did Sunday, was a big one, Monday, and then Tuesday. Yeah, so we're on day 3 of our $5,000 week, and we actually added someone else. We actually flipped our schedule around to kind of add some more people in. We almost added a $1,000 roof wash to the ticket, but they needed their roof washed a lot sooner than we could do it. Passed it on to another pressure washer. So it's Wednesday now, day 4. We're going to our first and only job today. Total is going to be about $700. And as we were driving here, we actually got a call from someone driving by. They saw our truck, and they're actually going to be maybe a few streets over from the house we're going to be at. So we're going to meet them first, give them a quote, and I don't have any more space today, but I'm going to try to sign them up for sometime next week or the week after, depending on what they need done. So hey, pretty cool. If you don't have your truck wrapped or you don't have any magnets or whatever, make sure you get that, because no one's going to know who you are unless you're trying to advertise and stand out. So putting something on your car, on your vehicle, is a great cheap way to start advertising your business. All right, here she is. Here's the house for the day. Look at this big house. All right, we're just doing a little property walk of the house right now. It's really not too dirty because we were just here a few months ago, so just some dirt on these handrails, a little bit of cobwebs here and there by the light fixtures. So over here was really dirty last time. Take some photos right there. It's really not too bad at all. Under here is pretty clean. Thank God, man. I have been wanting just a nice clean little wash all week. I'm sure this one's gonna have its surprises. We're gonna clean all under there too, but should be a good one. So we'll have this area right here that will wash. Last time it was super windy and super cold. It was like 40 degrees and windy last time I was here. So we are hoping for better days. We have a little 3rd story floor up there that we're just gonna throw the rope up and pull the hose. So got the truck right there, got the rope right there. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All right. So this is what we're gonna start washing first. Put that under there. Do some pre-wetting first. Same as usual, then apply chemical afterwards. Get all the windows nice and wet first. Wet down the neighbor's yard. Alright, using the shooter tips to try to get these little bugs off. I don't know how time getting it off, but we'll see. Maybe just need to get a ladder or something. Make sure that you always rinse down your plants underneath you as runoff gets pushed off from the deck. You want to make sure that all that vegetation is pre-wetted. Alright, we're almost finished up here. We're taking a quick little break, but it is almost 4 right now, so we're almost finished up. We just have one small little area, just a carport, and then we're all finished up. So let's go finish up. This is the last section. Almost done. Just about all finished up. This is a big house, but got it all done within a pretty good time too. It's only 4 and we started about maybe around 10. All right, today is Thursday. Today is day 5. We have a house wash, window wash, and trash bin cleaning today. Our first job is in Rockport, which is about an hour drive from here. It's a house and window wash, and we do her windows every single quarter, and she wanted to add on the house wash. So today's total should be around $720 to $800. I'm not too sure yet, depending on how if there's anything else I would need to add, but that'll be a good starting range. It'll start off at $720, and then we do her windows inside and out, so that'll be fun. It's 8:09 right now. Should get there about 9 o'clock. Yeah, and then after that we have just a trash bin cleaning client who called on Monday and asked to get on the schedule for this Thursday, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that out on our way back into town. So not a bad day today. The only thing that's taking up a lot of time is just the drive. If it wasn't so far away, could probably schedule in maybe one more job or so, but it's just so far. Right now I checked, and our total, we're already at 4.4 thousand, I believe, either 4,000 or 4.4. So we are actually projected in the week after Saturday hits. If we don't get any tips, we've gotten some good tips this week. We should end the week around, I think, $6,500. So a little bit above what we thought we were gonna make. We've put on some more jobs. And yeah, so appreciate you guys watching. If y'all are enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I know this is a long video, but I hope that y'all can learn a thing or two about how I run my business, and then take a few nuggets away on how you can run yours. All right, we're here at our first job of the day. Just got some gas in the washer, did our property protection. We are about to go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and start her up and we'll get to washing. All right, let's get it. We got a dog out here. All right, let's go. Pre-wet in the house as usual. Almost done with the week, just got a few more jobs. We made sure to water down these flowers really well before we apply chemical. About to start pulling some right here. I have about 7 gallons in the tank, so hopefully that should be enough. We'll have a few individual gallons in case we need them. Waiting on our soap to come out, and there it is. There we go. Nothing too crazy. We don't want to do a whole lot of SH. Just enough to coat it. Just to coat the windows. Perfect. Alright. Alright, we already applied our chemical. We're rinsing these plants. When everything's well, we'll start rinsing all these windows and stuff. And then afterwards, we're going to clean these windows. Water-fed pool. Time to give this patio a good rinse. What I always like to do, even if it's not included, just rinse all the dirt from the house wash, because you don't want to leave them like a dirty patio. Alright, it's chemical time, baby. I have a little bit of surfactant in there today because I've been smelling bleach all week, and I was like, you know, I'm ready for some, I want to smell some apples today. I'm kind of tired of the bleach sometimes. And I didn't put enough surfactant in because I can't, my nose is probably just completely distraught from all the bleach, but I can barely smell anything. But that's okay. See how this side's looking. Looks pretty good. I'm avoiding some areas. So a little bit older house, I'm going to avoid some of the electricals. Just to be on the safe side. Get behind there. Recently had a client who I've got on a schedule who asked if I could clean their AC unit as well. It's just going to be a client in 2 weeks, and I told them no, just because I don't know how to do that, and I'm worried if I damage it. You know, I don't want to be held liable and get the finger pointed at if I damage something. So I told them no, that, you know, they could probably consult somebody else, but unfortunately I wouldn't be able to help them. They're understanding. Still got them on the schedule. We're good. Alright, let's switch to water. For the front of the house, as you can tell, there's a lot of just little cobwebs and dirt daubers, especially right here. All this We're gonna get it cleaned up really nice. All right, we already applied our chemical. Whenever you're rinsing gutters, make sure you get in between that little crevice right there. That's where a lot of these little spider eggs will grow. All right, soft wash is all done, and we're doing some water-fed pool window cleaning. Alright, that job's done. We're at our next one, which is trash bin cleaning. Here's one. Here's two. And here's three. Take some photos of these. Get all these bins cleaned up for them. Alright, these bins are all cleaned up. Here's one of them. They're smelling nice and clean. Second one. Third one. So Thursday is all finished up. We're just taking some photos, putting them in the collage, and then sending them to our client, and we'll be out of here. All right, today's Friday now. So there's 2 more days left, today and tomorrow, and then we'll be all wrapped up. But yesterday we ended up ending the day with a $750 house wash, windows and gutters, and then we I guess we started the day with that, and then we finished the day with a $65 trash bin cleaning, and then they got on a quarterly schedule. So they had 3 trash bins, cleaned up their 3 trash bins, and then I'll be coming to them again in July. So not a bad day. 815 total, I believe, around there is the gross revenue for that. Ready to our first job right now, which is a window cleaning, and it's just 3 windows that originally it was supposed to be like 10 windows, but now it's only going to be 3, which is fine because I got a few other jobs I need to get to today as well. So that will just be kind of like, I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm going to charge for that, but I'm either going to charge my minimum of $150, but for 3 windows, and it's just, you know, right next to it's honestly just a few minutes away from my house, so I might just do it for maybe $100. It's an older woman, so I don't want to be the $100 guy, but I also don't want to price it too high to where she's like, dang, $150 to clean 3 windows. You know, it is what it is. So we'll see when I get there how much I'll charge for it. After that, we have a little concrete patio cleaning, 2 patios that we're washing, and then we have, to finish the day, we're going to do a window cleaning inside and out. This was actually one of my first ever clients, probably my second or third client I have ever cleaned windows for, and I do her house every single year. This will be my 3rd time cleaning her windows. So I did it 2023, and then I did it last year, and then this year will be the 3rd year. So pretty cool getting these recurring clients and just having them call back every single year. Helps with not having to chase every single dollar. So, but we're gonna get to this window cleaning job, knock that out, and then keep it rolling. All right, we're at our next job of the day. We already moved all this furniture off the way, but we're washing all of this patio. Gonna get the furniture cleaned up, not touching the walkways, and then we'll be washing this little red brickish patio too. Just a soft wash on this one, but then we'll surface clean the back one. So we're gonna rinse off all the dirt and debris first, put a little treatment of SH on there, and then give it a good rinse. Giving a good low pressure rinse first. not going to use any high pressure on this patio. And we'll just apply a little downstream mix to it. See how it comes out. I'm not moving these windows. Man, look at that. Someone went to town with a little red nozzle. I just pre-wetted that and it revealed all those marks. That's crazy. Alright, we're just waiting for our chemical to come out. Whenever that will be. Alright, there's our chemical coming out. Just a little bit of this furniture too. We'll let that sit on there for a bit. Alright, here we go. Interested to see what kind of results we're going to get. We will see. You can coat that too. Give that a little light coat or heavy coat. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let it dwell for a bit. Now we're just giving it a good rinse. See what it looks like afterwards. Got my 19-inch Wojet, or 18-inch actually, got my 18-inch Wojet surface cleaner. Check it in the link in the description if you are interested in one. Alright, we're all finished up, got everything put back just about. Wait on a few of these mats to dry up. But everything came out pretty good. Everything came out nicely. Now let's take a look at this back patio. I just pre-treated it, or post-treated it a little bit ago. So this is definitely looking a lot better as well. Looking pretty good. Let's get out of here and head on to the next job. We're at our last job of the day. I already got my stuff on. I've been actually just finished cleaning the windows in the back, or most of them. We're doing traditional for most of this because these windows are very dirty and they're also really old. So I'm actually gonna go get my brush so I can brush these spider webs. But we're doing traditional on most of this because yeah, we don't want to use water-fed pole. I did water-fed last year and actually put some water leaked in on the inside. Luckily I was able to clean it up, but we don't want that. Grab our little brush off these sills and frames. And it's just nice doing a traditional sometimes because you just know it's done, and it's, you don't have to wait for the water to dry and do touch-ups. It's just done the first time and you're done. I don't know if y'all can see how covered the algae is on this window. It's pretty bad. And there's single pane windows too. Have to be very careful with single pane. Got 14% left on my GoPro. Hopefully that gets me just enough to finish off the day. Go. Beautiful. That mirror's kind of trippy in there, huh? Interesting. Alright, finished up that window cleaning job. It was just $200 because we bundle it with her office as well, so I give her a pretty good deal. It's $400 for her house and office. It takes me about an hour and a half for each, so not too bad. Right now we're taking my dog, Mr. Lucky, to the vet, gonna get a little checkup going. So tomorrow morning we're gonna do our client's office, and she already paid us, and then we're gonna head to Mathis to wash some, which Mathis is about an hour away or so, to wash some RVs. We're gonna wash 2 RVs and 1 canopy. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, and that'll be a total of $700. So not too bad at all. Good morning, everybody. We are at our first job of the day. It is 7:37 right now. We have these windows over here on this side. We have all of these windows right here. French panes. We're gonna do inside and out. Knock it out real quick. And then all of these right here. So go ahead and get started. Try to get out of here as quick as possible, and I try to get to my next one pretty quick. So let's go ahead and see how long this takes us, and we'll get to it. Alright, got all of our hoses rolled out for the water-fed pool, and what I'm going to try to use from the inside is, don't judge me, some spray weight glass cleaner. Let's see if I can put it on here and then just buff it out. So I'm gonna test it out real quick, see how like that. And I think you're just supposed to buff it out like that, and that's it, huh? So I'm gonna try that because squeegeeing all these windows are gonna take a long time. So I might just try to use some spray way. I love French paint. All right, we just finished the outside. We're working on the inside now. Use some of this glass cleaner, baby. So let's see how it goes. And stuff works pretty good, especially for French paint windows. It works pretty good. Spray and wipe it off. Not too bad. Job's all finished up. That's 9:18 in the morning. We got there about 7:30, 7:45, around there. And just $200 inside and out. Do it every year, so I bundle it with their house. $400 total. Right now we are headed to Mathis, to an RV park, to clean some RVs. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That should be a good time. And yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. All right, here's the first RV that we're at. We're doing this campy, getting all this green off, and then washing this RV. It's a good amount of just dirt and mildew, or dirt and sand and all that on there. So we're gonna clean that up. Alrighty, let's get started. I got all my hoses already rolled out. Go ahead and get it started. Just pre-wetting first. Let's go in some water. We'll do a small little test spot as well before we put some bleach on this metal awning. Pre-wet the RV. Oh yeah, so we are applying it. It's coming out good. Test spot came out like it's looking good. So we're gonna apply it to the entire thing. Wind is picking up. All right, let it sit for just about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna give it a good rinse. See what we're left with. We might have to give it another application or so, but we'll see. It's coming out really good. Not sure if y'all can tell, but maybe one more application. We'll see. All right, this little awning is all cleaned up. It's looking great. RV is washed up as well. RV wasn't too dirty, but this awning was pretty dirty. It's looking a lot better now. All right, here's the next one. Just taking some quick photos. This one we're washing the roof as well. Look at that. So we'll be using a good mix today, probably pump up sprayer. And here's the roof. Pretty dirty. So let's go get to cleaning and see how it goes out, see how it turns out. Oh man, this is not fun. Oh man, that was crazy. Alright, so now we're just soft washing the RV. Alright, I applied my coat over here, and man, it's turning out pretty great. Downstream mix too, so didn't have to bust out the soft wash system or pump up spray anything just yet. Coming out pretty good. Alright, that's a wrap. Everything's finished up. Got the whole house cleaned up. Everything's rolled up. Ready to get out of here. So we just finished up all of those jobs at that RV park. Total was, for everything, it was $700. It was $450 for the first one, and then it was $250 for the second one. I think I'm definitely going to up my prices for RVs, because especially for the roofs, if they want the roof like spotless, then it's got to be a much higher price, because that was not fun being on that roof, and especially with the canopy too. You have to be either on your knees or crouched down, so that kind of sucks. And then the cool thing that happened is, after I finished the first job, they have like a little welcome office center, and I went in there to just use the restroom real quick, and they asked me like what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm just washing a few RVs. And the front desk people, they were interested in kind of, you know, sending my business cards off to more of their residents to possibly gain more business. So that's pretty cool. They're helping me out there. So I might get some more calls to clean some more RVs out here. And what I told them is, it's not really, I'm not detailing these RVs, you know, I'm not going in with a hand scrub, polish, get, you know, hard water stain remover. It's mostly just soft washing and just getting all the algae off, getting off all the pollen and you know, all the organics off. Not really detailing though, it's not something that I do. But that's it for this job. I'm gonna do a final breakdown recap just of kind of how all of the jobs went and how much everything was. So I'm gonna get home and break it all down for y'all.
What's going on, everyone? Right now I'm just at home editing all of those video clips. It's actually a week since my big 6,000 plus week, so I've just been still pretty busy just editing this content. But if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you. I really appreciate it. I know it's a super long video, but I'm hoping that you were able to get some knowledge and learn a few things from my day, or I guess my week of my life. So right now I'm just kind of looking over everything, making sure I got the numbers right. And I'm gonna put some numbers on the screen, just kind of showing you guys my totals for the week. And the cool thing is, we got a lot of money from tips. And if y'all are looking to get a software that you can send invoices and you can put people on your schedule, you can do a whole bunch of stuff, well, check out PocketSuite. It's my favorite app. It's similar to Jobber, it's similar to House Call Pro, but man, I really enjoy it. They reached out to me maybe over a year ago through TikTok and asked if I wanted to be part of their like influencer program, and they gave me a full year free last year, but now I pay for it. So, but I still have an affiliate link, so if you guys sign up, you can get, I think it's like $50 off your first year, but you can try it for free for 30 days. They have a free version, so you don't even have to spend money with them. You can just sign up for free. But what I really like about them is their integration with tipping. So every invoice that you send, there's an option to tip. And I would say every 8 out of 10 clients that I do, they always tip, whether it's $5, $10. I'm telling you, this busy week that I just had, I had some crazy tips. The first job that was $1,600, I got a $320 tip. That is crazy. The second job, I think I got like a $50 tip, and I would say almost every single job was like a minimum of $35 tips. But that $320 tip was crazy. So if y'all are looking for a CRM to keep track of your sales, to keep track of everything, then sign up. I don't think you'll regret it. So let's take a look at my PocketSuite app right here on my phone. Alright, so I'm just here chilling on the couch editing this video right now, and here's the PocketSuite app, and let me show you guys my income for last week. For this month, I'm already at 12.1 thousand, and if we go to last week, was $6,626. So that's a pretty crazy number. I don't want to click into the detail on everything right here, because then it's going to show their names and their contact information. But yeah, we did about $5,700 in actual sales, and then almost $1,000 in just tips alone. So that is crazy. If y'all are interested, I'll put it down in the description and y'all can check it out. So pretty crazy week. Every week is definitely not like that. I would love for it to be $6,000 every single week, but it's not always that way. Sometimes I have $2,000 weeks, sometimes it's $3,000, $4,000, sometimes it's $6,000. But the good thing is that those are all quarterly and 6-month cleanings. So hopefully I'll have another, $6,000 week in another few months. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any questions, whether it's pressure washing, window cleaning, or just business in general, just put them down in the comments or reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok and let me know what questions y'all have. I don't mind helping y'all at all. I'm not charging y'all or anything. I'm not selling y'all anything. So just reach out to me, and I don't mind helping you guys navigate your business. But once again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video.